Well, hello there and good day. Thank you so much for joining me at Dystopian Report, the place where we talk about the nightmare world we have found ourselves in. Today is April 25th, 2025. It is about 10:15 Eastern Standard Time as I make this. I'm going to try to make this as brief as I can because I know I'm not the only person talking about this story, but I do want to make a point to focus on this story a little bit because it's happening. The federal government just arrested a judge. Let's get into the story itself. This is from NBC News. Headline is FBI arrests Milwaukee judge alleging she interfered in immigration operation. The arrest marks a significant escalation in the Trump administration's crackdown on immigration as well as its battles with judges across the country. This article is by Ryan J. Riley and Michael Cosner. Now, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I am going to read and summarize key points. From Washington, the FBI arrested a county judge in Milwaukie on Friday, alleging that she obstructed federal authorities who were seeking to detain an undocumented immigrant by escorting the man and his defense attorney through a non-public jury door. It says Milwaukie. I believe this is Milwaukie, Wyoming, and not Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If there is such a thing, I might just be mixing things up. I'm not sure. So the arrest of the judge named Hannah Dugan marks a significant escalation in the Trump administration's crackdown on immigration in line with its rhetoric about going after local and state authorities on immigration-related matters. It's also marking another step in the Trump administration's battles with the judges over federal policy. Attorney General Pam Bondi went on Fox News and said, "What's happening to our judiciary is beyond me," then used the term deranged. So I noticed NBC News isn't really going into the details about what she said because it was on Fox. That's interesting. Dugan faces charges of obstructing or impeding a proceeding before a department or agency of the United States, as well as a charge of concealing an individual to prevent his discovery and arrest. Sounds very Anne Frank. Just saying. There's a lot of stuff in here about the detainment itself. She was arrested by the FBI at about 8:30. I don't know if it's in the article, but Kash Patel, who's despite it all is the FBI director, he made well, I'm torn between calling it Twitter still and just calling it X and giving in and saying it's changed. He made an X post. That's such a stupid name. I can't. He made a Twitter post about how he's proud of what his FBI did. It's insane. Dugan was released on bond with another court hearing scheduled for May 15th. Yeah, Kash Patel. He later deleted that tweet, by the way. He said the agents chased the perp down on foot, but that the obstruction created increased danger to the public. Okay, so there's a lot of quotes from people, particularly Trump administration people. I don't know why there's so many quotes from them and not from like immigration people, from like pro-immigrant organization people. That's weird. Lots of details about the case. Here's the thing, though, that I really wanted to point out. Dugan was on the bench when the ICE agents appeared in the hallway, and a courtroom deputy told the FBI that Dugan became visibly angry and called the situation absurd when a clerk spoke with her about ICE's presence. Dugan and another unnamed judge then confronted deportation officers in the hallway, the affidavit alleges, and Dugan asked if they had a judicial, notice the emphasis, warrant. "No, I have an administrative warrant," one of the agents replied, according to the affidavit. Dugan then, quote, demanded, I don't know why that's in quotes, that the agent speak with the chief judge while members of the arrest team were in the judge's chambers, the complaint states. Dugan then escorted Flores Ruiz, who's the person in question, I guess, and his attorney through a jury door, the government alleges, but the ICE team was able to make the arrest after a foot chase. Okay, and it gets into even the details of what this person supposedly did. We don't care about that. When I say we don't care about that, I don't mean we don't care like, oh, a bad person did a bad thing and they should be punished for it. No. We mean like up until this administration, ICE didn't go into courtrooms. That's not right. You don't disrupt courtrooms with deportation efforts. That's not how this is done. Is the judge right to have done what she did? I don't know. Morally, probably. It was an administrative warrant, which is not a warrant to seize a person. So what they interfered with, I don't know. But it wasn't the kind of warrant that you're supposed to use to get away with a person. So I'm not sure what to say. There's a difference between administrative and judicial warrants. Am I the expert to speak on that? No, I would be able to maybe refer you to an immigration lawyer. But they are not the same thing. A judicial warrant is signed by a judge and can include the arrest of a person. An administrative warrant is more about property or getting operations started. That's my understanding of it. Could I be wrong? Leave a comment. Let me know if I am. Otherwise, thank you all so much for joining. I know I said I'd keep this brief. It's already 86 minutes. But if you found this video helpful in some way, please do subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100 before the end of the year. Otherwise, thank you all so much for joining me. Leave a comment, like the video, share the video, all the good things, help the channel grow. Thank you, and as always on this channel, pieces.